What's going on, guys? This is Jim. Welcome back to the episode of Minecraft. And today we're back on that damn server. It has been a long time since I've done a one-on-one video. Do apologize for that. I've been really excited about streamings ever since I got my internet upgraded, and just been really focusing more and more on that aspect of growing my channel and things like that. But I find myself at this point, I'm currently not streaming because, one, I wanted to get some one-on-one videos out, but also because I'm in the process of working on some projects that don't really allow me to stream all that much. We'll talk about those projects in just a minute. Right now we're just slowly replacing all of the sand inside my base with dirt. And yes, I know it's ridiculously tedious. That's okay. It's a great avenue for me to talk to you. That's what we're gonna do for the next minute or so, at least anyway, until I get bored with this. So, what is going on with me lately? Well, for one, my wife has quit her job. And so as a result of that, I'm working some more hours to try to help us make sure that we have the money that we need. We have 2 kids. And so I've gone from working 40 hours a week to working 60 hours a week. So my time for actually recording is reduced a little bit. At the same time with that, my company got a really big break, and I'm really excited about it. I can't really talk about the project yet, as a lot of the details have not been finalized, but needless to say, it's a big deal for my company. It's the first big break that the company has had, and I'm very excited to be getting started on the project, and hopefully it'll work out and it'll spawn other projects, and that'll give my business some much needed income so that we can start doing other cool and interesting things. But yeah, outside of that, not much has really been going on. You may have noticed that there have not been any Newlands videos up in a long time. A little bit of a reason for that. I'll just mention it briefly here. Newlands may not be coming back. To be honest, I got a message from the admin of that server a while back asking me to get in contact with her to discuss the possibility of me taking over the server as the administrator of it. At the same time, I know that currently no one plays on this server, and I have my reservations about taking it over. I may still do it. I haven't decided. In fact, we haven't even had the conversation yet, but it has been discussed. I just don't know about that. So one of the things that I'm going to be doing in the next few days is putting out a message to all of the current members of the server, just asking some basic questions like, hey, you know, would you, because currently we don't have anyone who's actively playing on the server. And so the question is, are you not playing because you don't like the pack? Or are you not playing because you don't have time? And is there anything that would bring some of you back? For example, if we went back to a vanilla world. With that, come here. There. Had to be done. For example, if we went back to a vanilla world, would that elicit more players? People who maybe haven't played would come back. Things like that are the kind of questions that are going to be asked, and just to see where we stand with that. Because I would like to continue the server, but at the same time, if you'll remember from any of the other servers that I've been on, a lot of them have been the same way, where it's like, hey, James is going to take over the server, and I maintain it for a couple of months, and finally it's like, you know what, this is an expensive single-player world, I'm not doing it, and then I'll shut it down, and I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to take over a server and just host it for a couple of months, knowing that probably no one is going to come back. So again, I don't know. We don't know how that's going to go. I mean, it may not be an issue. Maybe a lot of the players will come back once we start seeing things like the 1.9 snapshots coming out and stuff like that. And if that's the case, then that's fine. Then, if I'm given the option to take over the server, I will take it over and I'll hold on to it in hopes that those people will come back for 1.9 snaps. But like I said, I've just gotten to the point to where I really, I don't want to be administering a server in which nobody plays on it. I mean, there's really no good point in that, at least not in my opinion. So, I mean, if people are going to come back, that's fantastic. Let's plan on that. But if they're not going to come back, then it's not worth my time to manage it, especially right now because I have so little time available due to everything that's happened. But it's cool. But anyway, that's where we currently stand with that little situation. For some of you that have been watching the live streams, we have that damn server amplified. That server is currently down. Will it be coming back up? I don't know. That's really going to depend on a lot of things. It came down to basically the same thing that happens to a lot of the servers that I talk about, is there was a situation in which no one was playing, and so the question is, should we keep this server going if no one's playing on it? And currently the world file is safe. It's actually sitting on this server right now as an inactive world file. And the administrator has said that he would bring up the world file if we so wanted. So basically the world's just going to, currently is just alternate, the server's alternating between these two worlds currently. But most people seem to be most interested on this side of the server, just the non-amplified. And I don't think it's right to ask people to tolerate the other server because because I want to play on it. It's like I mean, I have fun on both servers. I was really enjoying the amplified simply because it was something that I had never messed with before. I'd never had any playtime in amplified, and I thought it was really interesting. But this server's really interesting too. I am way behind the curve. Almost everyone has diamond stuff, enchanted stuff, because while they kept playing here, I went over and played on amplified. But so there's going to be a lot of catch-up that's going to be done here. So let's see. Let's check on our grass. Nate was nice enough to drop us off some grass, and it is slowly spreading all the way around. I started with one source block, and I just wanted to see how long it would take for this grass to grow all the way around to the entire thing. I ended up using some of my precious little diamonds to make some tools. so that I could sit here and pick up all this sand and this sandstone. But yeah, you know, a lot of update news in a very short period of time. I really didn't intend to cram it all in like that. I intended to make it last over 20 minutes, but I don't know. It's just I haven't done a video in so long like this where it's just me talking to you and things like that. With regard to the Twitch stuff, I really enjoy the Twitch streaming. I'm currently acquiring some equipment to make my Twitch streams better. Mainly better lighting for the green screen and things like that. I'm actually investing in some soft boxes, which if you're familiar with those at all, it's basically it's a fancy light filter basically in which it distributes the light more evenly so that you get much better, much cleaner lighting of whatever you're shooting. So that'll be nice to have because it'll make the streams better, and then also it'll give me the opportunity to eventually add in face cam actually to the regular YouTube videos. And the intention is to maintain two separate things. Like there will be stuff that will be exclusive to YouTube, and there will be the full footage from the live streams will be exclusive to Twitch, but I will publish highlight clips on YouTube of the streams. Also, another thing that you may or may not have noticed, besides the fact that I'm having difficulty speaking for some reason today, I keep only doing the and the and things like that. I do apologize for that. It will continue to happen, I guarantee it, at least for the remainder of the video. But I've really been investing a lot of time into my YouTube page, my Twitch page over the last few months. And really the focus is making it as nice as possible. So what have I done? Well, I have done a lot of customization. I have brought over, for example, in all the description for all of my YouTube videos and is unified, in which basically it has all the servers that I play on. It's one description to rule them all, basically. And included in that, it has links to things like Patreon and PayPal for donations and stuff like that. And while I don't expect to get any of that, it's there mainly because I see the potential of that becoming a big thing in the future, hopefully. Also, I started up I had a Twitter that was Jim361TX that I was just posting random stuff on there, and I just issued a statement on there. I was like, from now on, this is where gaming-related content is going to live. And so I took that back, and now using that exclusively for posting, links to clips, links to streams, things like that. Also, I have a Facebook fan page that I created. And that's just another place for me to drop links to videos and things like that, so that if that's the primary way that people want to follow me, that option is available. But yeah, so, you know, lots of changes. Lots of changes with regard to things. I'm hoping that Newlands will continue in some form. I don't know if that's going to happen. I would like for it to. But it's really going to come down to what the other members of the server say. Are they willing to come back for some reason? Or is there any possibility that in the future they will be playing, or is everyone just gone, moved on, and not coming back? If the answer is not coming back, then where I'm probably going to let the server go down, just because I don't want a dead server. But at the same time, if we can get enough people who say, you know, hey, I want to continue, there's reasons why I haven't been playing. You don't have, you know, they don't have to tell me the reasons why. Just say, hey, there are reasons, but I do want to, come back. I do want to play. Then, you know, if that's the case, then okay, we'll keep it going for a couple of months and just see how it goes, and we'll make whatever changes we need to make to see if we can entice more people to come back. May also open it back up to the forum. See if we can get some new people. That's certainly very possible. So I haven't closed the door on Newlands. I just wanted everybody to know that that's what's going on. That's also the reason why I haven't been even streaming on there very much anymore, is because I don't know what's going to happen to it, and I'm at the point where I almost, if it's not going to continue, I don't want to put any more time into it. If it is going to continue, then that's great. Then we'll start putting time in it again. But it just, more and more, it seems like it's going to be a lost cause. So, again, don't know. I hope that's not the case. But we just don't know. 16 minutes. And I have a timer now. It's amazing. I have a timer. So I can see how long my videos are, because typically that's been the problem, is that the times have just been all over the place. And I'm going to make a concerted effort to make sure that they are at the 20-minute mark. But we're here back at spawn. I didn't have time to go get any more dirt. I thought we would just take a look around here and see what's changed recently, because it has been a long time since we recorded on the server. And even if you watch the live streams, it has been a long time since I've even streamed on here, so much has changed since then. Jenny's Cafe, stables, so much stuff. What do we got here? Summon Swag's convenience store. Upstairs community junk exchange. See what's in the community junk exchange. Junk filling up chest, leave it here so someone else who needs it can take it. I wonder what's in here. Maybe there's some dirt. No such luck. Clownfish, pufferfish, raw salmon, a bit of glass, gold armor. Nothing else really. Well, do we have anything we don't need? I'm sure somebody will get some use out of those. Alright, let's head downstairs. What do we got down here? Dirt. 1 diamond per 5 stacks. No thank you. Had to be done. Actually, I'm only supposed to say that on rabbits. So, my mistake. Maybe it didn't have to be done. Anyway, let's go back over here. It's funny, now that the recording is almost over, I'm finally starting to feel comfortable with the skin. And the sword broke. That is amazing. Wow, that is a tree. I did not notice this. Someone put a lot of time into that, I think. That's pretty awesome. Let's see if there are any kahunas over at pub. And I realized I just went a really roundabout way of getting there. Do we have any kahunas in the bar? Nope. Let's try the other side. Empty bottles. Bottle of water. Nope. No kahunas. Alright. Well, I reckon that's going to do it for us. So, what can you expect going forward? More of the recorded videos, like you were used to before I started streaming. Hopefully more streams as well. Although, time is becoming more and more limited with regard to things like that. Are you AFK? You are AFK. Let's see, can I... Okay. Hello. Do I have anything that I could give? Not really, unfortunately. I don't have a lot. Alright. Well, I'm gonna head on out of here. I want to thank y'all for watching. Hey, just remember that it's good stuff coming in the future. I realize this channel's been kind of down lately, but we're going to make an effort to bring it back. We're going to make an effort to be more active, in addition to being a lot busier at work. So, let's see how that goes. Alright, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Check out the description. There's awesome stuff there. Links to everything I talked about. The Facebook, the Twitter, the Twitch. Also links to some of my friends' pages that I've made over the last few months. They do some really interesting and cool content. You should really check them out. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.